Alright guys, I have some fry growing out and I want to do an update on them. So here I have these 3 10-gallon tanks. It's actually part of my rack system, but there's 3 10 gallons across and 4 high. And this is designed to be for guppy breeding. So with my tanks, I try to keep all my warmer fish mid to upper rows. So my rams, which I have over here, will go in the second to top row to the top row, and my guppies can go anywhere. So I'll do bristlenose plecos, guppies, platies, mollies on my bottom racks, and that's the way I've been doing it. In these 10 gallons, I want to have, especially these top 3, primarily for breeding colonies. But like any fish room, things are breeding, things need to get moved around, and that's what I'm doing today. So I want to show you these red delta guppies I have. Are breeding and they're doing well, but I'm very low on this strain and they are desirable. So here's my one like show male. It's a red delta, so you can see how their fins longer, it's kind of more squared off, and they're almost fully red, and the females have a lot of red as well. So I'm very low on this strain and I'm not going to sell them for a little while. So to help me grow these and breed these guys out, I'm going to move them to a 40-gallon aquarium I have up top, which is almost empty. I have a pair of guppies and a pleco in there because I sold a lot of fish. So they're going to go up there, and that's going to allow me to move these fry that are outgrowing their jars to this aquarium. And it's going to keep them warm, but keep them at a good height that I can keep a close eye on them. So I'm going to do that in this video. Over here are my bristlenose plecos. I did a video on these just yesterday, but the water is fouling very fast, and I just do water changes in here with an air stone. But to keep the water quality high and to help these guys grow and have a good success rate, I'm going to move these to the 10-gallon aquarium. You can see them on the back there and up front. I put a piece of food in there even though they still have their egg yolks. A lot of people recommend not doing that. I've done both and had good luck. So I've heard that they will start feeding now that they are a fish and they have their mouths. You can almost see they're grazing on the walls. So I think they will start picking at that food, even though they still are feeding off their egg sac. So I added food just before I left for work today, and that's going to really foul the water up without a sponge filter working. So these guys are going to work their way over to that 10-gallon tank, and also I'm going to condense them with these germ blue rams I have. The rack system I have stays warmer on that side of the room, so I think getting these out of here is going to give them more water, better filtration, and warmer water. And I may just take half of this spawn to kind of spread them out, help my success rate. So half of these rams and all of these plecos are going to work their way over to that 10-gallon tank, and the guppies are going to work their way up to the 40. Alright guys, so I successfully moved all of the red delta males, females, and fry to the 40-gallon tank. So water parameters are all pretty much the exact same. They go out the same water change schedule and feeding schedule. So I moved them just directly to the tank. I've talked about this in the past too. I think moving your fish from aquarium to aquarium, as long as they're sterile and you know you have no diseases going on, is good for your fish because it's going to hardy up your strains. Technically you are adding stress to your fish, and it's more likely that you can run into problems. But that's the way I've been breeding my fish, and I do it intentionally to help hardy up my strains. So whenever I am selling fish, people take them home, add them to their aquarium, I'm that much more confident in my fish that I know they'll do well for them. And that's my main goals with my guppies, my rams, my plecos. I want to produce healthy fish with good colors that people can enjoy. So the red deltas are in there. You can see I added a few long fin bristlenose plecos I've been growing out in that tank. They kind of struggle to get in that container, but they'll be doing just fine, and hopefully they can grow more as well in the 40-gallon. As I did that, it was a good chance for me to take out my mops so the guppies will still have their hiding places and bacteria that grows on those as well. Because that 40-gallon tank is going to have a lot more fish in it now that it's used to. Its sponge filter is already cycled, so I'm not worried about it. And as I was cleaning this tank, I also wrung out the sponge filters. As you can see now, the tank's very cloudy. It's pretty late right now, so I'm going to go ahead and add a few cups of this water to my pleco cave container. So they're going to get used to this water. It's kind of like a 50% water change of the tank they're about to go into. And I'm going to let this settle overnight. So all of that stuff floating on the water will settle to the bottom. It's actually a good food source for the plecos. And I also lowered the water, as you can see, while cleaning the sponges. I'm going to keep it that way. That way the baby plecos can't swim into that sponge filter I have there. When they're small, I'm not concerned, but when they get bigger, I've seen them, as they're growing, they'll almost get stuck in those. So to eliminate that possibility, I lowered the water. And these guys will all be going there tomorrow. Here they are now in their same container. I did a small water change on them, and I added water from the aquarium to this container. So they'll be getting used to that water overnight. And for tomorrow morning, that tank should be ready for them. I will add them all in. I'll simply do a small water change on this if there's any cloudy water, and I'll dump them right into that aquarium. And as for the rams, I added water to this tank as well, kind of giving them a small water change and getting them ready for tomorrow, because majority of these will be going in that tank, if not all of them. And I think they'll do a lot better in that tank because it's more volume. And I don't know why, but that side of the room is a lot warmer, so I'm sure that'll speed them up as well and help them eat more and just grow on a steady pace. Hope you guys enjoyed this little update. Nothing too crazy, but I know sometimes before I was doing any of this stuff, you kind of wondered what's going on, what are the steps you do, what do the fish look like at all their different ages. So I think it's pretty neat. I just wanted to share it with you guys today. So thanks for watching. Any comments would be much appreciated. If you like the video, like it below. Anything you want me to shoot more videos of, less videos of, just kind of give me some feedback. Let me know below. Thanks again for watching, guys, and have a good day. Alright guys, this is the next morning now, and as you can see, the tank cleared up quite a bit. Here are the plecos. So I drained most of the water out of there just to help keep it clean. We will go ahead and add these guys. Yeah, I'm actually going to just leave that container right in there, let them swim themselves out. I'll put just a handful of those germ blue rams in for now. By the end of the day, I'll come home from work and stuff, see what they're doing. I'll probably add some more of them. I never like to add too many at once because when they're young, they're still not in a consistent water change schedule. So moving from tank to tank or changing too much water sometimes can do more harm than good. But there we have it. So I have all the plecos in here. We've got these guys moved over. Some of the rams, we have moved the guppies up to the 40-gallon tank. And just constantly changing the fish room. Thought I'd do this update, show some of the fry. But there you have it. Thanks for watching.